Hey guys, we have we have some progress to do today. I've decided that I want to build more in this area and make it more alive on this side of Tay's Bridge. Um, so for the start, we have a shitty little hut there that I did on stream. We finished that build on stream. And we made a house that I like to think of as the blacksmith's house. But there's got to be more going on, so we're gonna make a little more. I want to think of this. One of these days, I'm gonna make a house that's gonna be dedicated to the librarian. Um, Whoops. So this house on this side of the hill, hopefully I'll be able to see it from home. Actually, I kind of like the idea of no, it doesn't work. We're gonna want weird, strange. There we go. So, I have today's subject. I've overcommitted in a lot of places. And you're gonna see that on this specific series. I said, oh, it'll be edited. It'll all be, I'll edit every video. It won't be much editing, but it'll be something. I don't have the time for that. I don't have the time for 2 edited series. And I knew this, or at least I should have known this, when I committed to the bit, because I'm working full time, and I have a bunch of channels and a bunch of projects, and you know, so I'm gonna have to roll back a little bit on some things, and one of those, stop that. One of those is gonna be the editing for this series. I unfortunately, I don't think there's anything I can do about that. I just signed on for too much. And, you know, in that same vein, one of my channels, oh God, I want to quit one of my channels. Like right now, my heart and mind is like, what are you doing, bitch? It doesn't make sense, but I've quit that project before, and it's gonna be less than a month until I'm right back at like, you know, why did I quit that? Why did I quit that? You know? And it's not why did I quit that because I feel bad for giving up on something. It's why did I quit that because I love doing it. And I can't decide what I want to do, but on the other hand, I think it'd be good for me if I continued it, because it's on that channel. I'm forced to edit for that channel, and it's good for me because I'm learning. It's hard because I'm learning, but it's good for me because I'm learning. I was gathering my thoughts for videos for that channel, and I was just like, wait a minute, what are you doing, pal? Why were you ever thinking of quitting this? But also, it's hard to weigh what you know you have time for with what your heart wants to do. Because unfortunately, the bills need paid whether or not you're having a good time. back over to the woods, to our little hut. Oh, you know what? Real quick, we're gonna grab some sand. We gotta make some glass. Let's carve back this little bit, just a smidgen. There we go. I think it can work with this. Yeah, this looks a lot more alive now. Not great, but alive. And sometimes alive is all you have time for. Oh god, my crafting table. You bitch. There we go. And we want this last one to go up just one slab. Stop! Why do you insist on doing that? Alright, I'm gonna get some slabs. Oh, while I'm thinking about it, I ought to clean up this hole. It's unbecoming dev. Oh. Yo. Crafting table. Yeah, so aside from just overcommitting to a bunch of projects, which, you know, I've been known to do, I feel like I'm realizing the gap. I'm realizing how big the gap is between what I can do, like, time-wise, and what I want to do. I want to do so many things, but there's no time. If I could, I'd be in every single niche on the internet. But alas, I don't have time to do half of them. There we go. I think this will look okay once I get some windows in it. We're gonna be putting some more wood in here. Oh goodness. I've made a mistake. There we go. You know what? I think we're gonna put that here. We're gonna cut... Oh, actually that block can stay. And we are going to grab our pick, open up a hole here. We are making a floor opening. I want this series to go on forever because I will never run out of things to yap about. I do gotta get better at focusing while yapping. Like, damn, I'm either talking too much or talking not enough. Chuck that bitch. Let's put just some junk in here. Make some space. Now we're gonna use plain paned. I think that'll look better. That's a good view. Unfortunately, there's not really a good view over here, but it's kind of my own fault. I could have placed it a block higher and it would have looked good, but my dumbass. Okay. Alright, crafting table in the corner. Furnace right next to it. We're gonna just dump some stuff. There we go. We're gonna leave just a pinch of charcoal over here. And also we're gonna make some doors. That's kind of tacky, isn't it? Still a bit ugly. You know what? We can make things pretty later. Right now, what matters is that it is here. Oh god. That's pretty ugly. What if... I wonder if I have enough to, There we go. That's better. Let's go home and look at it from there. I think that last step up was probably a bad move. But it's bright. It's really bright. I like that. The build looks bright. The glass makes it feel so open. I like it a lot. We got something done today. We're gonna look at the skyline from home. Well, skyline, you know what I mean. Our little village area. We got a house over there. We got a little hut by the river. We got that guy on the hill, the pretentious looking house, the blacksmith's hut. There's a farm there. There's a little hut in the woods you can't see. There's the wood shack. Right now I've started putting wood in there. There's the hut that Tay made, and then we're in the house that she made. You can see I'm kind of trying out everything over here. We got that big old frame roof. We got the surrounding the hut thing going on there. We got the little square hut, the miner's shack, and we got that with its angle roof. I like it. I think we're getting somewhere.